Welcome back to 20 Years of Doom. I'm Temin.
I'm Coffee.
And I'm Red.
Today we're looking at a WAD called The Final Gathering, otherwise known as Gather2.wad, presumably because it's the second edition of The Final Gathering. But for some reason the version I have is just called new.wad, but I don't know. There's a story text for this out there somewhere, but I don't have it. I do know that we were our truck broke down on the highway or something, and all our Marine friends are dead except for us. So we're on our way to an enemy stronghold of some type, and that'll happen in a number of maps.
I really was hoping that Doom Guy actually got a job as a truck driver after what happened in Doom. But now I'm disappointed.
So he just kind of spends like long hours on the road reminiscing about the horrors of hell.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I kind of like this map. It's probably the least abstractly designed. It's got the highway and also this weird like break room on the highway that I don't quite understand, but it's there.
It's probably tunnel maintenance or something like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Also, it's a very short map. Probably the shortest in the bunch. Didn't want to jump to conclusions too quickly. Also, there are some songs by...
Wait, what the... Alright, go on.
This WAD has new music by... I'll find his name in a second, but, it's... I can't say I'm a fan, really, but it is original, so props for that. It wasn't by the creator of this WAD, Daniel Storman Norman. It was by some guy on CompuServe, which I can't really say what that is, but it exists. Also, this is probably the hardest level, at least for me in this WAD. I believe this is the sewers. We're not quite at the sewer part yet, though.
I was going to say, I haven't heard the word CompuServe in years.
CompuServe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, wow. Actually, that kind of passed me by the first time you said it. Shit.
Yeah, wake up, man.
I'm trying, but sewer
Speaking
levels, promising.
Speaking of things I haven't seen in a while, this is the first time we've seen a map where an elevator is the main spine of the level.
Oh yeah, that is a cool thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all the key doors branch off the elevator, and it's, kind of neat that happens, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
don't think we'll be seeing that for another few years.
Well, hard to say, really. Sorry, I was looking for the guy who did the music. I couldn't find it, quickly enough, but there was a weird switch puzzle back there, and now we're doing another thing with,
Yeah, okay.
descriptive.
Yeah.
Alright, this hallway gets to be, it gets reused a little bit, and I don't remember if I liked that or not. Doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little bit bland. I'm actually getting Wolfenstein vibes right now. Pretty hard.
Well, it is very blue.
And they've got steel doors for their choice, like not the regular UAC doors, but like the steel handle doors with the bolting around the edges. Yeah, these.
Yeah, it's alright. So once you go into that larger room, the doors... The doors back there, some of them open and you can hit some switches and more stuff happens. It's, kind of a... redundant, maybe?
Yeah. Also, this kind of ruins the illusion I had for this room.
What's
When I first
that?
saw it. They were debating where to place the yellow key. They were just standing around there, just going, no, it's played it over here, no, it's put over here. And the dude happens to walk in.
Oh. So, yeah. Good news, I found the thing.
Yeah! What thing? What were we looking for?
I found the proper text documentation on the id Games archive.
The thing.
So the music was created by one Scotty Ray Warren. The credits of this WAD say there's actually quite a bit of credits. Scotty Ray Warren for the awesome new music that he posted in the Action Games forum library on CompuServe. Thanks, Scotty. The music is godlike. My wife, she's absolutely the greatest pal in the whole world. A true Doom widow at times, but always delightful.
Doom widow, huh?
That's...
Yeah. Then he just goes on to list all his friends and his mother. Yeah.
Thanks, Mom, for letting me grow up to make Doom maps. I mean, look, I'm not really gonna... I'm not one to judge on that or criticize, but it just... I don't know, something about that is kind of humorous to me.
Sure.
I like to poke fun at that kind of shit.
So yeah, now that I have the text document proper, I've learned that this is a compilation of older WADs. The first 3 maps are older WADs by this guy, and the last 2 are new specifically for this WAD.
Ooh, okay.
And it has a little story. Also, I guess the first 3 maps were for Doom 1. So, description: this is the Doom 2 version of The Gathering. The Moonbase Water Treatment and Recycling Center started reporting strange happenings deep in the sewer system a few weeks ago. Just days later, a garbled transmission during the sounds of battle made it through to the UAC outpost on Deimos 4. Nuke us. It's the only can't make this. Sewers cavern from hell. It's good radio transmission.
Yeah, very clear. Message received. Nuke us. Okay.
That was all that could be understood from the message. Not much to go on, but that's what you're used to. They don't give you any easy ones, and you don't get to ask many questions. Oh, also the area on my right over there. That's a trap. Don't go that way. You'll see it in the death reel.
Ooh. Okay.
So, if you don't want to die, just go into this green room. Pro tip.
I think the green room of skulls would be bad.
Well, it's... I almost spoiled it. You'll see. You'll see what was back there. It's quite unkind. Right. So, the UAC needs you to investigate and rectify any potential hazards on the water treatment facility. Good luck. Okay.
Thanks, mysterious voice.
But there's more. Dang, what the heck was that? That actual text.
Really?
Yeah, he wrote that, not my words.
Wow, because that does kind of sound like you.
That's something I would in fact do, but that's not what's written there.
Goodness. Okay.
Just 2 tunnels and an underpass from the UAC water treatment plant. The driver never saw the creature waiting in the tunnel. In a flash, it was over. Nothing could have survived the crash. You could be wrong. You did. You did?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You
Nothing could have
survived the
crash.
Crash. Sorry, I'm bad at reading. Still, despite everything, I guess you're on foot now. Be careful. The truck that was escorting you was carrying emergency supplies for the plant. Personnel and some toxic waste. Watch it. That stuff is flammable. Rumor has it that the Hellspawn are constructing a stronghold near the water plant. If you make it to level 4, you'll have your work cut out for you. Level 5 is located in the... well, we'll see when we get there.
Uh-oh.
It's nothing spectacular, but figured I'd better save something.
I was hoping that's all it said there.
Oh yeah, just level 5, well you'll see. Level 6, well, I guess you'll see. Level 7, oh you'll see when you get there. It's like, thanks,
brother.
text document.
Give me a break. Alright, so this is the ending-ish of this level. Just gotta go through some, tech maze.
I guess this is some... I don't know. What is this place?
I think this is the computer storage area for the water treatment plant that we infiltrated through the sewers.
Oh, okay.
And it also got corrupted by hell.
Well, you know, that's kind of standard for Doom at this point, but...
Yeah.
See, this is where they treat the water. Slime goes
Oh,
in,
wow,
water comes
hey.
out.
Oh.
Perfect.
Or maybe water goes in and slime comes out. Ugh.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised with the UAC.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they do have a toxic refinery. Like, does that mean that that still bothers me? Are they refining toxins, or are they? Well, I mean, yes, that's what they're doing, but into what, or out of what, or why?
Yeah.
Why?
Purposefully ambiguous.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess we did decide that UAC is like purposefully polluting the atmosphere on Phobos for whatever reason. So, yeah, water in, toxic out. Good job.
Yeah, that's just because they don't care about the environment on Phobos.
Oh, so is it some kind of like pollution experiment, maybe?
Yeah, I guess
man.
they're trying to see how hurt could we get.
Oh man. Well,
Anyway,
pretty hurt actually. That's gonna fuck you up for years.
and the EPA has no power in space.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
And the power
Right.
uses all of Phobos just to store toxins, but that's UAC
So-
for you.
Yeah, what a bunch of weirdos. So this longest elevator ever is the exit.
Oh, that's not the longest elevator ever. Although that is pretty long for what we've seen so far.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, you have to wait for it to go back. Arrgh.
Yeah,
Come
you know.
on. Come
All
on.
right.
I mean,
Are
you could
are
have
you
climbed
ready?
on. What? And it was just a.
Yeah, that's the exit. But there's more.
Oh, that's
So
awful.
What?
it's a continuation of the previous level, and also for some
Oh.
reason the music starts with Scott Joplin's "The Entertainer" for the
Ah,
first two measures. It's a
Monopoly.
bit strange.
Sorry, that's what I was
But
thinking.
yeah, that makes
Wait,
sense.
oh.
Good news, we get to wait for the elevator again.
Okay, you know, I'll at least give them credit because I do like when games do that, especially back then when it was
Yeah,
when it was not like a either part of the engine or like something that was difficult to do in engine where you had map transitions, and instead it goes, well, hey, you beat the level. Now here's the end of the last level and take you into the next level. Yeah,
it was kind of like Half-Life in a way.
yeah. But that again,
Oh,
explicitly had loading screens. Although
That's
I
true.
swear I've played that game, and yeah, this is a hell of a thing. Sorry. I swear I've played that game, and after the loading area, the map was different somehow.
Yeah, I recall a few instances of that happening.
Actually, I think it was really prominent in Opposing Force.
I believe it with, Gearbox being Gearbox.
Yeah.
that was a lot of pinkies and cacodemons in one place.
Yeah, I don't get what we did that for. Besides to escape, I mean, we flooded the reservoir with presumably refined water or unrefined toxins, still indeterminate.
Unrefined toxins.
Well, there's one thing that's certain.
What?
We flooded the water. We flooded the water with demon guts.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, hadn't even considered that. It's,
Maybe that's what's being refined. Is just they're like churning demon guts and toxic waste and
Oh,
anything else
look.
they can find into the water.
It's my favorite demon,
Like-
the Revenant.
Oh yay! Maybe
Good friend.
it's something like radiation removal, right? Like storing it in water until its half-life is up. That's what they're doing. Is they're processing all of their radioactive material into the water.
interesting.
That's why it's turning green.
That's gross.
Just a lot.
Okay, so, but how do you explain that in regards to that stuff being simultaneously hot and cold to the touch, and also highly irritating, according to the Doom
Well,
novels?
that's exactly it. It's cold water filled with radioactive material. So the radioactive material is hot and irritable because it burns your skin on contact like an acid would, but the actual temperature is cold and water.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, that was the second shortest level.
Yeah, that was
Name
wow.
unknown.
Oh, and also, I guess that level kind of confirms that Doom Guy is. Well, let's just say he can walk on water, because we flooded the reservoir, and that whole time, we and the Pinkies were just kind of walking on the water while it flooded. Like,
Incredibly buoyant, that
Yeah.
Doom Guy.
I don't know. Would
He's got
gravity have
balloon
anything to do with
shoes.
that? Sorry, you go, Coffee.
He's got inflatable boots. That's why he walks on water.
Sure.
I'm trying to imagine what that would feel like.
Like, I don't know, like inflatable rubber duck inner tube, but for shoes.
Anyway, this is level 4, the enemy stronghold that was mentioned in the text document. It's the biggest map in this WAD. It's a 5-map WAD, by the way, if I didn't mention.
Oh,
Really?
I did kind of miss that, yeah. I was like, level 5, but this video isn't that long. Are we really going to go through a whole mega WAD? Nope,
Nah.
it's 5.
So yeah, it's a big kind of wide open area, a little bit of freedom of movement. You know, got a bunch of spiders to deal with in the outskirts here, though.
Okay.
Trons.
This this specific song really is something.
Oh.
By the way,
Yeah, thanks, Scotty Ray.
yeah,
I love that name.
Scotty Ray,
Yeah.
just a Scotty. I don't know.
So, getting the blue key is relatively easy, but finding the other 2 keys, which are required to exit, if that wasn't obvious, they're a bit of a pain to find, or, you know, at least get to. Well, both, kind of really.
Also, maybe I have brain problems or something, but I actually like this MIDI. It's
Well,
alright with me.
I didn't say I didn't like it. It's just it's a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the midis are interesting. I wish I actually Googled Scotty Ray whatever when I was putting this together to see if I could find titles to these tracks. I wasn't able to. I couldn't find
Aw,
the guy.
man,
It was a shame.
couldn't even find the guy. Couldn't find anything on him.
Yeah, no.
Aw,
If you're out there,
man.
Scotty, what's the names of these midis?
Yeah, man. Fill us
What
in.
what is the names? But yeah, here's the blue key door. And fun fact, this actually lowers the cross-shaped hallway we started in, opening it up a little further. It's kind of neat reuse of space, that.
All right. So actually, yeah, the map design in this WAD has been pretty alright so far.
Yeah, it's decent maps. Pretty good, 1995. Also, I found a Megasphere. Wasn't that hard to find, but you know, it's good to have.
I actually love the hell out of the first map of this WAD. I'm a sucker for details like that.
The highway,
Highways,
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of a fan of that too. Honestly,
I mean,
something
I don't
about
know,
that
but-
appeals to me.
Yeah, I guess putting real world styled stuff in Doom is always kind of a fun thing.
Yeah, even if it doesn't look
Like it doesn't
passable
look
sometimes.
right, but yeah, but it's just like, but it's in Doom style. Maybe this is what it would actually look like in the future, as terrible as it looks.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I'm finally ready to tackle the blue key door. There was a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Dearth of ammo. I had to go find some.
Okay.
Right. 2 shells, 2 mancubuses. Just gonna run for it, man.
Hey, you
Where's
made
all your
it.
guns at?
Oh, 1 shot left. Yeah.
Did you die?
Well, it's funny that you asked that.
Oh!
Oh, I wonder if this
hate
has anything to do with
this
it. Yeesh.
Oh,
Man, that's a lot of rockets.
The good news is
Cells.
I found the ammo.
You found the good ammo. This is the good
Yeah.
stuff.
Well,
Wait,
I've yet
rifle
to
and
come across
cells?
the plasma
Oh.
rifle.
Oh. Wait. Oh, really? Okay. I'll
Yeah, I
take
gotta
it.
find that first.
Yeah. I was just kind of bemused by your little shooting slit or whatever, your murder hole.
Yeah. You know, I didn't want to go out there and face them, so I figured I'd shoot them through the nut in the fence or whatever.
Yep. The specifically Doom guy standard shooting thing. I'm trying to think of like an official term for that, because as we know, Doom guy is a horrible prototype amalgamation thing. So they had to specifically design this structure around his limitations.
Huh.
Clearly.
We talk
Yeah.
about his inability to jump in, walk up and down.
Jump
Yeah.
and function like a normal human being. Yep.
So, yeah, this area is where the yellow key is. There's like a switch puzzle kind of thing, but I spent some time going around killing stuff beforehand, like outside this area too.
Just
Yeah.
cleaning it up. Yeah.
Yeah, have the ammo now, might as well.
A little bit plain up here. It's falling apart.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
Also, there's a backpack where that imp was standing. I went and got it later.
Well, we'll fix it in post, I suppose.
Yeah, I mere. Oh, yeah. This
What is that?
strange.
Oh, what
This is
the
some
hell?
nonsense.
What?
What is the purpose of it? What?
I think it was supposed to be a really hard trap to deter you from getting that megasphere, but
I don't see how that's difficult. Just weird. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was just meant to look cool.
maybe.
I think that's in the design handbook. If it looks cool, you can build it.
It looks like some sort of complex back massager for a cyber demon.
Oh
Yeah.
man, maybe it's like that needle therapy stuff, like they did to
Acupuncture?
yeah, acupuncture, where they just
Also, here's
jam
the,
like a million
Strongholds.
needles into you. Yeah.
Here's the Stronghold's hot tub.
Oh.
You know, it's
Okay.
the lounge, the outdoor lounge.
Oh, okay. So this is like the exec lounge where they've got a couch and a hot tub right on a balcony on the second floor. All right, sure.
That's pretty cool. It's just what actually goes, who actually sits in the hot tub though? The Barons or the Cacodemons?
Oh yeah, for some reason I was thinking like humans, so I just imagine like a very portly gentleman in like a business suit climbing into the hot tub and just completely soaking his suit. You know, as you would.
Sure.
Yeah. How? Good thing we had all that health and armor.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good thing there was also a supercharge right there.
Yeah.
Sheesh. So yeah, there's the yellow key. I forgot to hit a switch in the Revenant room. Whoops. Now I can get it.
Okay.
We're good on that front.
Ooh.
Do you think the
Kinda
Doom
dark.
guy is holding out his arms in a T-pose as he walks in those tight wires and holds the gun in his mouth?
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
He already always holds the gun in his mouth, I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice.
So now that I've got the yellow key, there was a yellow door in some blood pool outside, out here even.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
And that switch does something, I'm not sure. I think it actually lowers a sector near the hot tub that allows us to get to the red key door. Oh yeah, by the way, you can
All right.
re-raise the entering,
Oh,
the start
cool.
room again.
Nice.
It allows you to get here, which...
Oh, there's a little bar
looks-
right there.
Oh yeah, little bar. And I guess that's the wine cellar section of the Stronghold. All these potions.
Alright, who's the wise guy who put all the toxic refinery in the wine cellar? That stuff is not good for the drinks.
Actually, maybe that's
Well.
what they're refining into. They're making the toxins into alcohol or something. And that's how they make their wine.
An arc vial? Really?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Not the most egregious archvile I've seen, but you know.
That's kind of... Yeah, because, like, a fucking auto-aim. God, that's...
I'm getting secondhand irritation. just watching this.
Second-hand
you know.
irritation. Yeah. That's,
So,
that's a
yeah,
nice
you-
phrase.
You had to go to the red key door to open the red key so that you could open the red key door. It's a bit, you know. But yeah,
Well-
here's the final map, the something or other.
This has got
yeah.
mines.
All right. Good map name. Oh, quick
Hey.
detail before we forget the last level too quickly. That supercharge that was next to the switch you had to hit. I'm glad it wasn't stuck in the center of that little doorway, and that you're able to kind of like squeeze past it and hit the switch. You don't have to pick it up. That's actually pretty smart. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
map designer.
that's a problem I run into a couple times in
Is
certain
that it's
WADs.
like, you gotta hit this switch. By the way, we're putting a supercharge here. You have to pick it up. Oh, thanks. I only have 199 health.
All right, so shoot, where's the description for this map?
Well, it's
Let's
very
see.
brown. How about, does that work?
Level 5 is located in the depths of the earth below the enemy stronghold. This level was designed with death matches in mind. If you're going solo, it should prove to be a very challenging game.
Okay, well, so far I'd say this is one of the few exceptions to deathmatch maps don't work good in single player, because this looks pretty good so far, actually.
Well, you
Oh,
say
is it gonna
that,
get worse? Oh no.
well, not necessarily, but like 90% of this map is optional. Like, I don't even have to come to this area at all.
Oh.
Oh.
And the exit's a bit obtuse.
Okay. Well, then I will make this argument. I do like optional areas in Doom maps,
That's fair.
but when the entire map is optional, that's a bit much. Still, the map looks nice.
It does. It's a good looking map.
Yeah,
I had
and they
a-
do have some good enemy placement. So,
I had a bit of a flashback to
We're not there yet. Dun dun dun.
dun dun dun.
I had a flashback to a certain Megawatt pack. I mean, when you said
Flash
this level
forward.
is great for flash, yes, let's go with that. When you said Doom Deathmatch or something rather, I forget the exact wording, but I just had a
Yeah.
flashback to that. I've just groaned.
Man, our timeline is so effed right now.
Oh god,
if you-
so
Like, if you want some scale, on one of the previous WADs for this year, I said I was recording the 96 WADs. I'm now recording almost at recording the 2002 WADs.
oh man, that's gonna. Oh jeez. So
Oh,
you know what I
wow.
find most amusing about that is if somebody really were to try and follow the timeline here, like, you know, I guess like people who like to try and figure out unsolved mysteries kind of thing. That's really where I'm going with this, is you watch the episodes chronologically, and as you think you're starting to piece it together, you run into one episode that is just completely out of whack and way off, and it's like, wait, but hold on, this was after, but wait, no. It's so confusing and convoluted.
Look, what happened was, my previous semester of school, I had most of my classes online. But now that I actually have to go to the classes, updates have been slowing to a crawl.
Well, shoot, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to make empty promises, but cavalry may be on the way for that, maybe? Situation is being determined.
But yeah, something weird is happening with these imps. It's called the ghost monster effect. Basically, that's an interesting thing that hasn't happened yet. If an Archvile resurrects a crushed monster, it's basically a ghost, because when it gets crushed, its height value gets set to zero, but when it gets resurrected, its height value does not get reset, so it's still got a 0 height, so it can't be hit by anything except for rocket splash damage.
Oh god.
Oh,
so
no.
So you can still see the imp sprite, but it's actual. Or
hey,
is
John.
it just?
Yeah.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
is
Hey,
this
John.
what you meant? Really?
Yeah,
What?
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 he explodes when you kill him. Remember?
Oh yeah. Well, hey,
Thanks,
you did
John.
it.
Yeah. Thanks, John. So yeah. I'm just
Where
gonna
are
go
we?
hide.
This looks familiar.
Yeah. No revenant tricks this time though. Just gonna hide in here.
Oh.
But yeah, you can see the imps. They're fully functional, but they have a height of 0, so you can't hit them with anything except for rocket blast.
Is this a
I
new
see.
death reel text?
Yeah, I started
Yes.
it in Obituary, but this is the first one where a pre-production copy actually has it.
Nice. I'm super digging it. Oh,
Oh,
man.
This is that room I was warning you about in the sewers.
Oh.
So you go in here, the door closes
no.
behind you,
Oh, no.
barrels to the left of you, barrels to the right. There's a crusher. Oh god. I think there's a puzzle here, but I couldn't be bothered to figure it out.
Okay, so I think.
Nope, that was the wrong way.
Oh, no. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, no, I can't even begin.
That was something out of Saw.
I wonder if maybe you're supposed to, when you go into that room, you're supposed to shoot the barrels in the previous room and then run back?
Maybe? I don't know.
Hmm.
Whoever
Well,
designed that.
If you wanna figure it out, go play Gather2.wad, also known as. Sorry, I've already forgotten the title.
The Final Gathering.
The Final Gathering, but it's actually the second one, so take that as
Well,
you
there were only 2, so it
Yeah.
is The Final Gathering.
The second Final Gathering?
No, the first one was just The Gathering.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clearing that up for me.
Yeah, sure.
Huh.
The end.
Good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
See you later.